Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with the Imperial Destroyer mod. We're playing as the Dutch, and last time around we managed to capture Iceland. We also cleared up some French naval forces that were blockading our port. Since then, I've been working on... I don't actually need to switch. I always try to switch, but it's up in the corner here. So we managed to capture Iceland, as we can see here, and since then I've started moving to clear out the Danes. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think they just merged everyone and this is what's left. They had like 2 full stacks and more units, and when they finally merged everything, this is what is left. So I imagine, even this, there's probably units that are broken up. But this is what's left of the Danish forces in Iceland. So I was pretty happy with that, to say the least. And I was, we're pretty close to getting a battle with these. Them pushing the enemy out here. And then Iceland is mine. And not only that, Iceland was really happy to be mine as well. A lot of it because of the government, which is working really well for me right now, and even with the resistance to us, everyone's just so happy with the current situation. They do not care. I don't know why we're all of a sudden started to lose Protestantism here, because I do not know what nation is influencing. It's like Protestant here. It's like this is the closest Catholic country. How is that affecting Iceland? This is a thing that I wasn't gonna really talk about. I just noticed it right now that we're losing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to build a lot more of these tits and wine places to combat this. Anyways, so everything was going really well. Ended turn so that I could get to this. I thought maybe I'd be able to do the final jump here and we get a battle next. But I did end turn. What happens, of course, Spain declares war. So that's kind of a big upset. And also, from nowhere, shit country called Arcot decided to declare war, send their shit fleet here, and stopped my cinnamon from being transported to Europe. Look at this fleet. I mean, it's a large fleet, but it's a lot of god-awful ships. Even my fleet, my main fleet, which is... It's not half the size, but... Oh, it is actually half the size. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to... They have quite a lot of these frigates. Actually, it's all brigs. And what we saw in the last video of just how devastating canister can be on these brigs, especially from a bigger ship when the cannon literally sits so high above that it can kind of just fire straight into it. This fleet is gone. But yeah, this was a nice, and then certainly not the Spanish declaring war on me. They don't seem to have a lot of troops here right now, but I'm kind of imagining that the main army is actually hiding in these woods, and they're gonna come out of there. But yeah, Arcot, god-awful weird country, declares war on me, and the Spanish. This area is not my too much, or my main worry about the Spanish. My main worry about the Spanish is, of course, my holdings in North America and South America. So my island here is definitely at risk of getting attacked, which I definitely don't like. And at this point I should actually move you back to hold this region. We have 2 frigates to protect this area, but you know what? Oh, I moved them rather recently, otherwise I moved them out and just check what they have here. I'd recently been moving out to block this port over in Barbados. Friendship. Ah yes, the French are sending a force as well. So not only 2 new nations declaring war on me, the French is sending a force. Last time though they sent a force through this way, it took forever for them to march through, and they kind of died on the way, a lot of them. So there wasn't a lot of them to arrive. A lot of it is also cavalry, which means they'll have a hard time getting over the walls. Which means, also because it takes so much time, I'll have plenty of time to recruit extra militia. And I think I'd only really think that I need to match the amount of militia they have to be able to withstand it. Once the infantry is gone, I'm pretty sure the cavalry will be forced to retreat. And then they'll probably go here, burn the place, but eventually starve. So it kind of goes good, or it kind of goes one step forward, 2 steps back. Luckily for me though, I'm still ahead in cash, even with these hits to my trade and attacks. But yeah, we went from 5,000 plus. A lot of that was because of the upkeep that was lost, as it were. That I didn't have to pay off those 1,300 or 1,400 men that died when taking the fort on Iceland. But yeah, it's not that good right now. Could be better, definitely, with the cinnamon trade. Also, the British trade has been blockaded a few times, and that's my biggest trade partner, because I've been trading with them for the longest, so we're making 800 from them. So I definitely want to keep that going. Oh yeah, I was able to get the selective breeding. We should actually select something else now. And I don't know, maybe I should go for like bayonet drill rather than maybe try and trade it. Basic steampunk. Basic steam pump for land drainage. I guess really the most useful one would actually be public schooling, because town wealth in region increased by 2 per turn. That's actually eventually it'll be a significant change, while new bayonet drill gives just 1 charge bonus, 1+ in charge bonus. Eventually though, going through this line I guess is worth it, so guess we'll go with military, because I haven't done that in a while. Although with 1 turn I went until naval board, so I might switch over to any of these, but currently we're really poor time on these naval stuff, like 19 turns, that's a lot. Anyways, with all that said, hopefully this video won't be as much talking as the last video was, where we had kind of a shitty naval battle and, talking forever. So let's get to some actual fighting. Now, I won't be able to reach these guys right now, but next turn I will. And then I could probably push it forward to when these guys attack, or when I'm able to send these guys on their way through the fleet and actually go down here and attack Brussels. But with that, let's go ahead and kick things off. Enter and then destroy the Danish on Iceland. Now, the Danes actually offer a peace treaty here. Now, you shouldn't... I was concerned at the start of this series about the single payment thing. But when it says 1 million, it doesn't actually mean 1 million. It's unaccounted for. Like, I've done trade deals when they ask for 1 million all the time. So white peace with Denmark at this point, I guess, would actually be a good thing, because I wouldn't have to fight the Danish army, which means that I could more quickly secure Iceland, but also get my forces back to where they're needed, which is in my home province, and be able to attack and take Spanish Belgium, or Spanish Netherlands, I guess it would be called at this point. So we could extend that, and that's a very rich province, and something that I definitely want. So yes, Denmark. I mean, we have to remember here that Denmark declared war on me. And what did they gain for it? What has they gained from it? Nothing. This is the same thing that's probably going to happen to Arcot or every other stupid nation, that small insignificant nation that's going to declare war on me. Denmark was kind of the same size as me, but I had exotic colonies. They didn't. Unless you think Iceland is exotic. Yes, we will accept your white peace. Even though I should really be able to extract money from them for all their failures against me. But here, there we go. The end of turn path blocked, probably because the Danish were retreating back to their home country. Ooh, where did all this money come from? Why did I 18,000? What is this? Right. Okay, peace treaty with Denmark. We've built the naval board. Oh, I get points for building a naval board. Is that it? Like I completed the mission. We've got a spy here. Kind of unnecessary to have him here. Although it would actually be nice to send him out to see the status of these troops, see if they're actually being started to starve. Probably too early for that, but where did I get all that money from? I'm even gaining less money per turn. But suddenly I've got 18,000. Task completed, building a naval board. But that only gave me 2,000. Region and culture. Conspiracy. Pay dividends. Probably need the money. Oh, here we go. To become as strong again, we must convert the people of our faith to rise religion to at least 5. I gain 8,000 from that and 200 control points. So that with the other one would have increased it by what? 10,000? Which would account for the increase to 18,000 at this point. Which is good, because I definitely need this for this island. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is this is going to be burnt and going to be turned into a fishery. And this is going to be turned into a trade port. The reason for that is that I'm not sure that this farm alone will be enough to support the Icelandic population. Of course, trade ports in both regions would make me more money, but I am thinking that there might be a risk of, you know what, why is Catholicism being inflicted here on me? Why is it start? God, alright. You know what, maybe I should build trade ports in both locations just because of the wealth that we'll be able to extract. I'll probably actually need that wealth, and maybe right now agriculture seems to be working. We get 1%, and then subsidies is 0.3, so it's not that bad. And this could increase by building out that, so yeah. Probably gonna need troops here later on though. Even if resistance reduce, religious unrest is gonna increase. Right. We need to pick up the army, and we need to take out the Spanish. When the Spanish get defeated, then hopefully I won't be affected by their religious persecution. We're gonna go direct. Yeah, you know what? We should go directly to their port. We'll land in their port, and then we march straight onto that and take it. We take the money we made, we build that, and I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, we're already building one. So we'll gain 2 people, and then, yeah, that's nice. I should make a fleet ready though to go down and deal with the Arcot bastards. Just to take out their navy. At the same time, this was increased. 8 turns, 3,000. The question is, these guys are definitely going to come down and eventually burn this. And I don't know if it's worth it. At the same time, 8 turns, it needs to be started. 8 turns, they'll definitely come down. There's no way I'll kill all of them. They'll march up, burn it. Yeah, we'll have to wait, unfortunately. This area is fine. 16 because of people in government. That's amazing. But imagine how quickly that could change. Just the people in government. If they lose or they die. Oh, I noticed. Oh, god damn it. This is now being affected by religious because Catholic bastards. Okay, so I really need to push into overdrive to build more of these theaters and stuff. Right now we've got 2 locations. As much as I don't want to do it here, just because 10 per turn and the devastations or the loss of wealth that we usually lose when there's tropical diseases down here is so high that losing out on this 10 per turn means that I normally have 8 per turn, and I don't know if that's going to be able to make up for all the losses. And this is just a permanent upgrade to 2,000 wealth. So I don't know. That's going to increase it by 600. The wealth of the region is still okay. Currently, though, with the port being burned, that's not nice either. I'm actually going to send out the general. This general, he's been through the malaria so many times. His, rear end, it's like a waterfall currently. Like, there's no... Oh, look at that. Protestantism is now being reduced even down here. All over my empire. I worked so hard here to get it up to 80%. And now Catholics are here increasing by 3.8% per turn. This is absolutely outrageous. I'm gonna burn this though, and we're gonna build, and then we're gonna build this. Yeah, this is outrageous. I'm literally gonna genocide the Spanish. Catholics has to go. I don't care where they go, as long as they bloody well die. Right. Let's speed this up and let's get down here and just sack the place. Okay, so here we can see our religious level is 5, religious resistance is 4, and here is White Theater 3 and Brody House 2. We can see France at 12, and Spain has now increased it to 15. So they're building more and more of these houses. I am planning, though, as of course we're going to set up one here in Luxembourg, I think. Or maybe it's better to protect such a building by building it in Ghent instead. Gonna start moving down the fleet. And then, you know what? Because I need money right now, we're gonna make it all trade. It's gonna be all trade, unfortunately, in this here island. Hopefully that'll work out. Right, so we got that going for us. Currently, it actually looks like they haven't moved in any troops. I should be moving my agent over to take a look what's going on. We've got a small Spanish force coming in, 2 grenadier battalions, Irish infantry, and line infantry. I'll go ahead and infiltrate the province, so we'll see everything. Could it be a line of Spanish troops coming all the way down from main Spain, going through France, coming up here? Or did this... Because, I mean, this unit, where else could it have come from? I guess here? Could have marched from here, but then he couldn't march through the mountains, so he would have to march through here. And I'm not sure the Spanish are friendly with Savoy. Their Savoy is actually at war with France. They would actually have to march, yeah, through Savoy. Most likely they marched all the way down from mainland Spain. Currently they seem to have a little bit of problem with the Moroccans, so hopefully a lot of their troops are tied up down there. Also I think the Spanish, who are the Spanish at war with? Portugal, Morocco, Great Britain, us, Barbary States and Hanover. Should support the Portuguese, if I can, in any way. They would need a lot of these. But I'm not that concerned about it actually. But I would like them to lose. Okay, so the French are coming closer. Let's go ahead and spy on their force. See what they've got. So they haven't taken any damage as of yet. And what I can see here is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cavalry units. So that numbering what? 4 times 300. So that's 1200 cavalrymen and 1600 infantry. At this point it might be well to actually start recruiting. I'm gonna get 2 extra units, so that's 4. So I'll have 4 plus the 2 that will spawn here. So that'll be enough, I think, to defend that. Then we also got... We do not have a direct threat on this area, but it would be nice to have 4 units here as well. So we're gonna get an extra guy there. Iceland. Iceland's gonna have a problem because of religion and the fact that it's still angry about foreign occupation. But I don't see as of yet recruiting another unit. Also, we're running out of money, as it were. Should be increasing this as well. Region wealth will increase and population growth. So the total region wealth will increase. 7 turns to that, 5 to that, right? And we have 3 turns until we land there, and then definitely like 2 turns, maybe to walk to the castle and have a fight. Right. Let's end turn once more. Oh, I didn't realize we had term limits. After 2 auspicious terms in office, the current government is stepping down to make way for a new cabinet. Okay, the new cabinet doesn't look that bad, except for what looks like the naval minister. This could be troublesome. I'm hoping the president is better. He is. Roth. Management. He is fair, so people are happy with him. That's good. Ministers, head of government. He's a tactician, managed for army, make justice, navy. Fair, industrial revolutionary. I'll have to go through these. What I might do... No, it was the guy in for America. He's shit. Okay, so the minister for the whatever it's called, governor of America was shit. Well, now we've got someone that's honest and strong. Everyone, it looks kind of okay, so not too bad actually. I didn't know they can only sit for so many terms. Create a holy miracle, bless us. Anything that gives me religion, stability and religion, that's good. Make him a bishop. No, send him to the capital. That's 3 points of religion we gained. That's really good. 3 points of religion, and I've already started building on the new coaching in here. We started building on the mine. I sent my general down here, so the port is at least under our control, and hopefully it's contributing wealth to this region. Look at that! No longer religiously influenced by the stupid Catholics in here anymore. Could that be because of all the... And... Catholics have become the majority here. But it's only at 0.5%. Ooh, they're super unhappy here suddenly because of everything that happened. Super unhappy. Protestantism is on the rise though. So it seems like it kind of paid off. Yeah, their religious unrest is increasing here, but now Protestantism is increasing. That was a godsend that that happened. I kind of wish Catholicism would drop here as well. It's gonna drop further when I take out this shitty castle of theirs. Right, so we've got kind of an idea what's going on. Economy is... we've lost a lot, but it's stable for now. Right, let's see this. It has been going a bit back and forth. It looks like my fleet will actually be able to land now. We've got port being built on Iceland. Mission successful, yes, unfortunately. Heavy problem here. Catholicism is rising rapidly to the point where I have to excuse these guys. And it's probably not going to change. We're going to have to burn this down and build a... I can't really spend a load of money on antiquities right now. Stability and religion, yes, that's what I need. Currently, our religious resistance is up to 9. And... so on, and now it doesn't actually say that we are being influenced by other nations, but we clearly are being influenced. Workers on riot over there. The Maratha Confederacy was destroyed. Who killed them off? The Portuguese, or the Portuguese actually killed them off rather than the Mughal Empire. So the Portuguese hold all of that. We'll see for how long, though. I imagine they're gonna reappear. Stability, naval upkeep was reduced by 10%. There was a reorganize of the navy, so that's good. So make some money out of that. Then we have generals dying. So the general down here died. And then an admiral on board here died. So the admiral that was on board the... I can't remember what ship he was on board, but he is no longer there. So I've been thinking about actually not going through here because I want the regions. I'll have to pay to repair that port anyways. So I'm just going to go into my own port and unload my army. Then the thing here is they're going to bring in all of this, but I think they will intercept me, so we'll have a big land battle ahead of the fort. No, actually, because it's an intercept battle, it will be around the fort, but or it will be kind of a fort battle, as it were. But at least it won't be a massive problem, hopefully. Yeah, now the Catholics are rising here as well, causing unhappiness. Which, I mean, foreign occupation is decreasing, but religious unrest is increasing. And currently we've got no points from people in government, so I imagine there's no, like, points of, oh, he's homosexual. Mood of peasant seems to be, damn. It's a shame that other government had to go, because now it's starting, just when, like, Spain declares war, then it starts to become a problem. But let's see if we can't push the Spanish out of here and push this back to become a Protestant area. So I'm gonna march straight on their fort. They're gonna intercept me. So 1500 army we meet first, and then there's going to be a reinforcement of 4000 men. Right, let's fight the Spanish. It's an intercept battle, but of course the way it works in Empire means that we'll fight on the fort map. So the enemy has a fort. The thing about that is I could actually win the battle by getting into the fort. Thing is though, I won't be getting the city if I do that. I will just be winning the battle. I want to kill off all the Spanish troops so I can then easily just walk up and take the castle. So I'm wondering if I should charge ahead and try and figure out where the thing is, the reinforcement is going to come somewhere on the other side, right? Of the castle. So I should really be setting up my troops maybe here. And where I could rush forward and try and block the reinforcing army to get inside at least. So we don't have to go inside. But that's about it for my plan. Also, I actually want to place the cannons over here because I might need to blow a hole in the wall. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, the reinforcement is come from over there. Somewhere. Cannons up to here. General, forward, pikemen, forward. Some troops on the wall, 2 units of urban militia. As said, I could try to push in and take control of it, but that would still leave this enemy reinforcement army intact, and it wouldn't actually take... I wouldn't actually be able to gain the fort from the enemy. Which is kind of the thing that I want to do. I want to take control of this town. This is kind of important because we're losing a lot of money, and it will also hopefully stop the religious influence over my capital and stuff like that. I'm a little bit worried of having to fight this army coming through here while cannon shot would be firing from the side of the wall. The thing is, cannons normally don't do that much in battles, but I think if I place them here, kind of a high ground, so I have the choice. I'm gonna focus on the wall, but I could definitely, if need be, lob shots towards the main sort of battleground without... Are they sending 2 units out? Regiment of foot and horse militia. What? Detach 2 regiments. A regiment of pike and my cavalry, and the general's already going that way. The others will continue and will actually, I think, tell them to run. Okay, they would just... It's an AI thing of riding back and forth out of there. Looks like the cavalry is pretty interested in fighting though. Their militia regiment of horse. As I sent 2 regiments of infantry, kind of too many maybe. But that... The 2 units of cavalry kind of mixed too much. But I could definitely set it up, fire into the side here. I'm actually losing. Interesting. My regiment of horse is losing against their regiment of militia horse. Tell me how that works. Also, everything is such a mix of troops here. We're gonna try and ride out of that. And as we do, I'm ordering to open fire. Hopefully this unit will open fire as well. Oh, cannon shot come flying at us. Come on, open fire and break them. I can't believe my veteran regiment of horse is being defeated by Spanish militia horse. Okay, we're getting a bit too close here. They're sending out General's bodyguard. Oh, there's another regiment of horse coming in. What are these? Kill the general's bodyguard. Open fire. Fire at will. Catch them in the crossfire. If you please. You're allowed to fire, but no. Instead stand and lose tons of troops. Ooh, why? Oh. No, you're supposed to fire on the walls. Pikes, join the fight. Enemy general killed loads of my troops, and now the bloody dragoons are shooting down loads of my troops. At least my troops are still on the field of battle. But, I don't know, it doesn't look like my guys are winning against the bloody dragoons. Come on, get into order. I'm gonna charge this way, and I'm gonna allow this one to shoot down this one, and this one's gonna shoot down the enemy general. Ooh, this suffered heavy casualties. The enemy units are so far able to inflict so much more damage on us than we are on them. Even these stupid dragoons, in a straight firefight with line infantry, have been able to take out 89 men. Like, so far I've lost more men due to this. And I imagine you've been hit by cannonballs due to that. Yeah, there goes another one. We lost 23 men out of that unit. Have we gained any? 3%? It's not a lot. Another dragoon regiment's come up. Normally I would imagine that 2 regiments firing on them, even though you're in the wood. I'd imagine my guys would be winning, but given what we've seen so far, I don't think we can risk it. I want to see how many people die now. Whoa. How can it be so uneven? We're gonna retreat. I just want to not fight them at an uneven state like that when they are in the woods. Those dragoons were able to shoot so many... Oh, here comes another shot. That one only took 8, so that wasn't too bad. But they were able to take loads... do loads more damage on me. Well, I don't think they're gonna come out of the fort anymore. So I definitely don't need that many troops defending this area. But what I will do is with this damage unit will be enough to stop anyone getting funny ideas. But all else needs to start moving this way now. To join here and to destroy the enemy. Advance. And then these guys will advance again. Problem here is the enemy hold the woods, of course, which I don't want to fire into a wood where they've got plenty of protection. At least we're stopping them from getting inside the fort. Problem is, of course, that we're not actually doing that hot. That's a good volley though, took out 50 men out of this unit. And they're not interested stopping and firing back. Which means that we could probably get another good volley off on them. Yep, we got another 50 men in a volley. Well, if they want to just do that. Also, that's a very experienced unit the Spanish have sent in. Oh, they want to charge, do they? They broke just before. Just before. Ah, shit. Now these guys are firing cannonballs up our side. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Start opening fire on them. Comes another unit. If that one has the same plan as the other and just kind of running past, we can shoot that one up just like the other. How's it going now? 13%. Let's see if we do any damage firing towards the walls here. They're about to give volley. We took down quite a few. And looks like they're not interested in defending the fort anymore. Oh, that unit's back now. To the front. And prepare to fire at will. Oh, another unit comes to replace them on the wall. I think this one might actually be going out. The 2 pike units are needed over here. 14%, 15. Where's the other cavalry unit? Oh, here. Good. Looks like they're charging. I should have held my volley for longer. Let's see, 350. Lost tons, but once they got through, I'll open up fire with this. And I've got my dragoons to join in. Okay, if you don't want to fire, then don't fire. Oh, the Spanish did. Oof! Nasty shot. This unit's gonna get overwhelmed by the Spanish, but luckily for me, got another unit, and the enemy's concentrated right over there. Enemy cavalry was defeated in the end. Heavy losses on the front line unit though. There's gonna come another one. So I should prepare a better volley against them. Oh, this enemy was actually broken. Good. What I'm planning is to send both units to be firing up the wall. And that way inflict... Oh, they're gonna run out as well. Okay. You'll take a position to stop these guys coming back, and then the new unit will station here. As soon as the mass of units coming out through the door come out, I'll open fire and destroy them. 2 pike units, no longer kind of needed over here, should go to where the cavalry attacked last time and protect there. This battle did not at all turn out what I thought it would be. 90% on the wall. At this point I kind of wish that we would have broken a hole on this side, but there's woods in the way. 20%. Not that great. Here comes the cavalry unit. It's got another unit in mind for its attack. I'm gonna hold and we're gonna fire at a closer distance to make a more devastating impact on the cavalry and lessen the impact they have on our units. What do we have now? Regiment of foot. Yeah, this unit's coming back, just as I thought. It's gonna get shot down though by this unit. Are they coming back up the wall? Should prepare to open fire on them. 3 regiments inside, one of which is very broken down. This one's suffering a lot. Maybe I should force myself into the woods, or into the fort, to win the battle that way, rather than to stay here and shoot down these. Oh, they've brought up field artillery at this point. And now we've got regiment of foot, which is actually a pike regiment. As it's pike, I'll wait to fire to ones where they're close and destroy them that way by shock. Shock of force. Maybe it's better not to break a hole in the wall. No, it's actually better to break a hole in the wall, even if I intend to defend the fort afterwards. Just to have a hole in the wall like that means that the enemy is going to get focused on that area once they try to attack. And if they're focused on that area, then everyone's going to try and go in there rather than go all the way around the fort or whatever. And you can focus then your defenders. We need to charge that unit. Get rid of him as he's moving out. Smaller cavalry unit should be set up here to defend. Oh, they're going in again. They're not actually interested in fighting us. Guys on the wall doesn't really know what they're doing. The pikemen are coming on. Mass casualties. What I might have done is counter-charge directly after the shot came in. They're able to splinter up our unit though with their charge. Urban militia and cannon moving forward. Pikemen broken, retreating through. I'll place my cavalry over there to soak up and kill all the stragglers. Oh, that unit's back. Oh, now they're on the wall. Open fire. Tons of troops dead along the wall, and they're probably gonna move down and out through the gate to attack us now. Cavalry eating up a lot of those pikemen. Got another urban militia that was broken down. The cannon still walks on. We've got another urban militia. They just want to walk into this fire, don't they? Oh, the fight continues here. They're gonna stand on the wall now and take the shot. Oh, it's the smaller unit now. The problem here is the possibility of flank shots bouncing through units down here, which could turn out rather nasty. I'll push the cavalry regiment back as to not lose too many men. 33%. I'm not sure we will be able to break through. The battle has gone on for about 20 minutes. And so far I've only made 33%, so no great headway in breaking down the fort. I don't seem to be doing a lot of damage here anymore either, because really the bulk of the unit is over here, and here is where I should be aiming. So I'm gonna redirect the entire unit to be stationed more like that, firing on them. No, you shouldn't be meleeing, you should be standing like that, firing into that. Which is gonna be a nasty volley for these guys. Close range, Stationary target. Wonderful shot for my Dutch infantry to just slaughter the unit with very little friendly fire to be had. Absolute destruction, and they're forced away. Are we doing more damage? Yeah, we are actually doing more damage now on the wall. 37%. Is the enemy is deciding to move a different path to get inside, or what's going on? %. Just more and more of these units turn up. Hold fire and wait to... We're gonna hold fire and fire once the enemy gets closer. Looks like the enemy is intending to charge. Did they actually deploy their cannons? No, they just stopped them right there. See about killing those cannons. 39%. I mean, I'm nowhere close to actually opening it. Since we've been firing from the start. This is kind of why I don't get why the amount of cannons per unit was reduced like that, because it basically means that you'll never... This unit's lost so many men, they should be replaced by this line. Oh no, wait. They are planning on going after this unit, I think. They're just doing it in a wonky way. Pull back. And then you'll set up like that. Fire into those. I think I could actually force my way onto the walls if I wanted to. Spanish units forced away. Absolute slaughter among the enemy ranks. 43%. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be any more reinforcement from the oncoming army. All that is broken. Let's get the cavalry and clean that up. It seemed like there would be more enemies. Have I already killed that many enemy regiments? Let the cavalry kill them. And with that, let's move the army. Oh, a cannon, a hidden cannon. Interesting. Let's move the army then. To prepare to take the fort. Killing loads here as they retreat. The godless Spanish bastards. Causing so much problem for me for so long time, but now I actually get to respond in turn. And turn you guys into mush. 47%. It's kind of pointless though, because I mean, once I'm actually able to break through the walls, the battle will more or less be over. I mean, it will actually be over. And it will no longer be a point to even have a broken down wall like that. You know what? I'm gonna order you to climb and take the wall. Hold your fire. There's no point for that either. You'll move to take control of that gate. And in turn, that will be able to let in my cavalry units. They're sending in the regiment of foot, but those guys can't go on the wall, so they're just gonna put them down here. They're sending up a unit to attack the one infantry unit I'm sending up. So it could very well be that this one gets killed, just because there's so many more enemies coming this way. But my intent is for this unit to go this way once it gets up, rather than meet the enemy over here. And then have all of these guys fire onto the wall and kill the enemy. We're about to claim this gate, which I should send these two in through there. Okay, that unit over there was killed off. Let's see if we can actually take control of this area right here. We've claimed two gatehouses, this one right here and this one right here. So these two going in through there. Pikes to follow. Keep these guys firing along the wall here to fight, aid the regiment is setting up here, just because so many more Spanish units here that I need the support to ooh, nasty close range shots here from the Spanish. We're not going to be able to break them that way, actually. Just through fire. So I'll send two units to go in and support. Did I not tell you guys to run? You'll be stationed on top to guard, while the others go inside. 59 men. We're actually winning here, 229 versus my unit on the wall, which is 219, so not that bad actually. Oh, enemy pikemen coming out the gate, causing trouble. This one's about to climb up here and deal a blow to them. As that is happening, there's no point in firing anymore, because there's a risk we're firing more at our own units. At the same time, my Dutch line infantry is now making an entrance into the castle, taking control of the inner courtyard. And the timer starts. What I really should be doing is sending, you know what? I was hoping that as soon as I started the timer they would attack, but they aren't. So I'm gonna send this one around here and shoot them. Shoot up that regiment. While you stay right on the center. Fight hard on the walls. 25 men over there. Oh, you're concerned about them coming through the gate? We've already captured the gate. Oh, you wish you weren't pikemen now. Oh, I was hoping for a bloody good volley. Let's wait for everyone to be loaded. Oh, you don't want to load? Fine. I wish everyone would fire at the same time in a big volley rather than this. Just because it would be so much more devastating on this unit. Actually, what if I try to drag these guys out by moving this one back, opening up fire with this one? Let's see if they go for it. Oh, they are actually coming out. No, what did I do now? Damn, Oh, they all are retreating anyways. Good, we have won. Wonderful. Damn, I didn't realize I shot this many. It didn't look like I was killing that many of them. Yeah, we'll be taking care of some Catholics, but there we have it. Victory over our enemies. And here's the result of that battle. The enemy deployed 5,370 men, while I deployed 4,400. They lost 4,500, leaving about 900 or 854 men left. I lost 1,300 men, leaving 3,000 left, so plenty enough to take the fort. Highest kills goes to one Dutch line infantry unit, which managed to kill 1,000 enemies, or 1,104 to be precise, while losing half its unit though at 213. And then the statistics is as follows. My cannons actually managed to kill a few enemies, 12 and 6. One pike unit killed 0, same with the general. Highest losses on my side go to a Walloon infantry at 244, but nowhere near to the destruction of any units, so that's good. And the enemy is forced back. Oh, I can even go all the way. Now, auto-resolving this will have a terrible result on my army, because they will be killed, a lot of them. But will definitely be able to take the fort this turn, which will be really good. And I'll take this province. It'll save my home province from Catholic influence, hopefully. Although that borders don't really seem to stop them, because they're somehow influencing Iceland. So nothing seems to be stopping them, but should be able to take this, and I should be able to create enough places worshipping the gods of tits and wine that I'll be able to counter their influence, their heathen influence, and save my country. But yeah, good battle. We destroy the Spanish forces. I mean, if I give them time, they'll be able to recuperate, set up, and counterattack with the amount of troops they have. But I won't give them. So for the next episode, we'll start off with this battle of me taking this region, which will be good. Because I definitely need that. We dropped a lot of money. This region, of course, has 8,000 wealth. Compare that with my home region of 6,000. So we'll be making an income that would be... I mean, currently they have an income of 2,600, which seems kind of low given the amount of wealth. But I think that could be due to Spanish, just the people in governments kind of thing. For the Spanish. Or sort of their tax policy and whatnot that is reducing it. With mine... Damn, a tax... I did not realize I had that big of a tax effect. 62% compared to... I'd probably want to live in Spanish Flanders with a 31% or 32% tax rate compared to living in Amsterdam where there's a 62% tax rate. Damn, that's a lot. Anyways, we won a battle. Hopefully we'll take this region. We'll tax the shit out of it. I'll make more money. There's no way either the French or the Spanish will be able to counter this. And hopefully I'll be able to sign a peace treaty with them. One of them at least, hopefully. Hoping for setting up a peace treaty with the French, I think, would probably be best. And then I could concentrate on crushing the Spanish in the New World, claiming colonies and so on. But that will be in the future. With all of this said, it's time to end the episode. So I'll say, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.